Soldier Field. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
So Christian.
Oh, Christian?
Yes, you do. Get on my nerves, Ella. Move, bro, get Chris.
Ma'am.
Get your package. Get your income tax.
No.
Oh, I get income tax on her.
You a Christian?
What's in your pants?
What is it?
Taco Bell for early.
That's my poo-poo there. That's my poo-poo down there.
Can you get her already, please?
So you said this ain't nothing about it, so this your butt?
Can y'all go ahead and get the girl?
When it's fine. You know when it's fine.
Bye. Come on, Elle.
Chris,
Yeah.
what y'all got in there?
Oh,
Looking too bright.
you got some bread.
Y'all got pig feet.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 4 on second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
What else in there? Pickles in there.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Yeah, I got some in there.
Make us some sandwiches.
What's with that deep ready?
Hey, cook.
I'm cooking tomorrow for real, so we got church tomorrow.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
What happened? He was attacking you already?
No, he just did first down after first down.
You scared playing that?
No. Oh, you don't believe in me now? Just the way I would be scared to play somebody. I'm gonna sleep, baby. You're really messing me up, Chris.
Okay, let me ask you.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard
Get your feet
line.
on the cover.
The all-pro in two positions, Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
You get carved, Chris.
Well, if I ain't got it yet, it's all these fingers. If I ain't never been on my picture.
They know they get big heat. Yeah, they do.
Well,
This is Howard on second down.
you be getting on my nerves. They do not hear nothing I'm saying.
They do hear you.
Taken down
Jordan.
at the 26.
I'm talking about this
A
game.
big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
How they hear me?
Sometimes those
Yeah,
lines that are
yeah,
drawn on
yeah,
a greased
yeah.
board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that outside handoff.
Hey, Rod.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't it?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy. And say, listen, I was the point of the...
Oh, wow.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
That's him.
The 30. The 20. And they will
You just heard what I said.
Pick six for
If
a
you hear me
Bears
right, listen to what I'm
touchdown.
saying.
Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation?
Yeah, I did.
Reading, reacting, and then
I
the
did
ability
it.
to catch the football
You
and
really
take it in the
bothered me.
opposite direction.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Thank you.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they're able to exploit right there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
18.
Trubisky with a give to Howard. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On first down, they run with Howard. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. A give to Howard. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Khalil Mack's starting to get a really big-time reputation as a pass rusher, and rightly so. So explosive off the edge getting to the quarterback. But he doesn't neglect his run duties as well. How about that tackle right there? Such a package he has. Able to play the run and the pass so well.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Christian, what's wrong with it?
You don't think you had to run. I've recommended nothing.
Damn, gave it to you.
There's no hamburger patty there.
Hurry up. Hurry up.
On the handoff, this is Howard. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
And with the snow here, maybe asking too much of the kicker to try a field goal. So instead, offense on the field, they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
Go get my phone, and I'll see.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Duke your lows up in there.
18. Lock it.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 40 yards.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
On 6%.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky.
Oh!
And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So here's a 1st and 10
Oh,
at the 38. They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd down, it's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting stats.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. On 4th down, it's Howard, and he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Okay, gotta go.
Running with Howard. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. And he's got this down to the 35. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
TJ the one something.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
What they doing about your house?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
I know. Yeah, she be going up there.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2.
You want what?
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Well,
that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And Parkey's kick is good. And that will make our score 9-0.
Girl, friend, I just had to put Ella out.
Take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the toss play, Howard. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky.
And he got it.
Complete. That's Burton.
I don't know what the heck he was doing.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Nope.
Trey Burton, 66 yards. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
You see it? You see it? Hurry, hurry.
Now Howard. And an alley to run. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
Mm.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Lock it. Ran up.
Now it's Trubisky. And he's got Miller. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. On first down, Trubisky. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, while we have a second here, how about we get bold and make a couple Super Bowl predictions?
Hey, why not? Let's go ahead and put ourselves on the spot.
Just more fodder for the angry people. What do you think? Who's going to win it? Who's going to be the MVP?
Well, my prediction for this one is the New England Patriots win the football game. They win it 32-30. The MVP, the McCourty twins, Jason and Devin. They both get 2 interceptions apiece. And instead of splitting the trophy, they wrestle for it right there in the 50-yard line post-game. Because you know sibling rivalries, one always wants the upper hand.
Okay, that's bold. I'll go Rams on a Greg Zuerlein 44-yarder from the right hash as time expires.
44,
MVP Todd, accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 30, 20, touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard taking it in. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Look at the score.
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Gotta go. Move. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right. Move.
Now Trubisky on first down. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on, gotta go. Red, up. Check it back. There we go. You see it?
They pitch out to Howard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears are in for 6. Now Parkey for the extra point.
And I missed it again.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half.
Get a 50-yard, but can't
Here's Parkey now set to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They run with Howard. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. They go counter with Howard.
Christian.
They wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down. That's Howard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The effects snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway.
Don't say you be bothering my stuff.
Back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you
I can be back if I want to.
Now I think they go a little bit deeper.
You don't want me back here?
They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation
You want me
that you
back
just
here?
talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies.
I ain't get the little P-bird.
More with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Half the little P-bird in there. And for real, I
Finds an
don't.
opening past the 40, the 40, 30, 10.
Coming up here.
Chicago.
Okay, so what is the
yards in their lead.
Okay.
Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great goal. It's an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Trubisky will throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They go with Howard again. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. On the crossing route, complete. That's Robinson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
About 3 yards there to the 27.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The Bears on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Trubisky. And
there we go.
Hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
18.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now Trubisky. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Well, with that incompletion, let's look back, Charles, to the NFC title game. We had two excellent conference championship games, but on the NFC side, the Rams winning in overtime thanks to Greg Zuerlein. He had two huge kicks, but that was really overshadowed because afterwards, obviously, everyone talking about the no call.
Yeah, and we should be talking about Legatron. A 48-yarder to get them to overtime. The 57-yarder to win it in overtime. He should be the guy who should be exalted right now, but you're exactly right.
Aggressive on that, probably
Coleman's hit on Tommy Lee Lewis in regulation. When I saw it live, I thought it was a bang-bang play. Turned out, it was definitely a missed call. Plus, they missed helmet-to-helmet contact on it as well. So if you're a Saints fan, you are very unexcited about the Rams advancing to the Super Bowl, but I still don't want pass interference to become a reviewable call. The game flow is paramount to me. Let's not slow it down any more than it already is.
Yeah, it could be a slippery slope, then you start doing it with everything, right?
Next thing you know, we'll be reviewing holding. And by the way, you can probably call holding just about every play in the NFL.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Hang on, you see it? You see it? Red, up! Lock it! Red, up!
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
No!
Both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And for a
I
third
threw it
time
right
tonight,
to
he's
him.
intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
That was so dumb on my man.
Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
So dumb.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2. They'll try and run it here.
God!
Get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for... Aiming for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Game stopper.
Why's my game stopping, man? Shoot. Hey, where my other joystick at?
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Wow, now it just comes on after that. No, does anybody know what my other joystick is? No, I need mine. I don't need y'all's. I need mine. See if y'all look up front if you find my other joystick. It's tripping. Shoot.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. This time, Trubisky will throw. Looking for White on the deep ball.
Come on.
Shot on first
Can't
down,
get open
but
people.
connect.
Come on, dude.
That play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Listen, open people, man. Come on. Can't be missing all these open folks, man.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. It's caught. This is White. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling.
What's wrong with Ella?
1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace.
What's wrong with her?
Her diaper gotta be changed, but she wants some food.
Serenity. Calm down, boo-boo. Ella. Calm your... Oh, my God, man. Ella, calm down. Ella! Serenity. Calm down. Just stop. You hear me? Yes, sir.
Trubisky now, 6 for 6 coming back out. It's 1st and 10.
You said it was like old class. Calm down, okay? Alright. Hello. Okay?
It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
Thought I got more yards than that,
Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Trubisky to throw. To the 39. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
Christian, why you examining all that?
Just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky.
Flight and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They try to go for it there. Nice effort to knock it away and bring up second down.
So
the line of scrimmage still at 39, second and 10.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks. So to speak, they need to make up some ground.
Hello, calm down. Okay?
The Bears on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Trubisky. It's Robinson. He's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A Chicago first down, the former Giant Robinson on the catch from Trubisky.
Oh, stop fussing, baby.
First down.
Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots at your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter if he needs to make those plays when the legs go ahead. Right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
The quick slip. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have broken the tie. Harkey with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Hey, Jordan. Somebody come here.
Now set to kick it away.
Bring me that pillow right there and put it behind my neck so I can get that.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On the field now come the Bears. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down.
Now, just really got to throw the ball for the rest of the defensive unit because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder if the backup's going to start to warm up a little bit on the sideline. Left side of the very good movement for a relatively modest gain out near the 32.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right to gut.
Saw 2-3 fingers, no reason to let him right now. Again, it's Howard. Maybe measures revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. It's No gain there to play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, they didn't make headway on that one. There's plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from taking the rock that much.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. It's back to throw.
So that's back-to-back drives where they throw an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. It's a short here. He's quick to the touchdown. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion. We're just
shy of the marker. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And I did the distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And this system, we're going to have a stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The Bears have 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Trubisky to throw. And he backed up to the 24. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Pikey's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, Pistol that's clearly against the wall.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. But now the Bears coming as they get ready. And they've sort of lost their way partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, have your fun. All right. Let's get back on track here. Sometimes that's what this time.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there. Back by the nose of his football. He's going to have a 1st down.
Throwing down to Trubisky. And for the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Gets him to 4, but still 15 yards left on 3rd down. Now Trubisky. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, so 1st down. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 down on 1st down. Now Trubisky to throw. Got his head complete in the middle. It's Burton. Back back-to-back nice games. That one for 14 yards and another first.
This is not a bad game throwing the football. So we gotta cut down focus, don't you think? And take some easier completions.
Interception last. This is intercepted. That should do it. Picked off the game. And the return is just shot of midfield to the 49.
The interception was a discontinued now. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think the confidence does occur.
Once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit, but as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a pattern, maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. This one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And Lucas on the play back at the 45-yard line. Rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play.
But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here. As comfortable as one could be. In these elements, they took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
I'm Brandon Gunn, certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.